Pseudo.
Hello, I'm Nym.
And I've just been informed that my shirt is offensive to quite a few people, and I'm really sorry about that.
Welcome to our review of Interstellar.
Interstellar is the latest film by hugely successful director Christopher Nolan, led by last year's Best Actor Oscar winner Matthew McConaughey. The story follows McConaughey's character Cooper, ex-pilot come ex-engineer come dad, resigned to farming corn in the wake of a very sandy global crisis and food shortage. It's what you were born to do.
After discovering the coordinates to NASA's secret base, Cooper meets Professor Brand and, confusingly, Dr. Brand, played by Michael Caine and Anne Hathaway, or Alfred and Catwoman, for those of you still stuck on The Dark Knight. And conveniently being the best darn ex-engineer, ex-pilot, ex-farmer dad they've ever come across, he's recruited to the mission of the Endurance, who are going to go through a wormhole in the hope of finding some new worlds to save humanity.
First off, it's a beautiful film, cinematography by Hoyt van Hoytema, also responsible for the whimsical warmth in Her and the chilly atmosphere in Let the Right One In. Both fantastic films if you haven't seen them, by the way.
The man is a legend.
To make the special effects and sciencey bits as real and as plausible as possible, the filmmakers had theoretical physicist Kip Thorne on board. And it worked! I felt like I was really journeying through space, and it was jaw-droppingly, awesomely stunning! Ah!
And this is something Nolan films are particularly good at, making the plausible and the impossible seem completely believable and real. Oh my god! In terms of any criticisms of the film, I personally had a couple. I felt that at the beginning there was a lot of ear-squinting dialogue, by which I mean I spent a lot of the time going, what? What do you say? What is that? I don't understand what's going on. I think a lot of people have complained that the ending is too neat. There's too much of a nice little package going on at the end. I wasn't too bothered about that. I really liked the characters. I really cared about Cooper. I cared about his family. And even if it was contrived, I really wanted happiness for those characters. And I got a happy ending. So there.
We felt a big theme throughout the film was human love, particularly paternal love, and not just between Cooper and his children, particularly Murph, but also between Brand Squared.
It's a funny joke.
Well, there's a lack of maternal roles for the lead actresses. Jessica Chastain's Murph and Anne Hathaway's Brand play main parts in tackling the scientific obstacles faced by the Team Endurance and by the rest of humankind.
Yay, Nolan! Roles for women! Speaking roles!
With clothes!
There's an interesting juxtaposition in the film between the cold rationality of science and the logic-defying nature of love. A conversation on board the Endurance takes place between Cooper and Brand, in which they discuss how love is such a powerful force that it transcends human experience, and the purpose of it could be our salvation. Deep stuff.
So we also have the theme of love rendering you capable of really selfless acts. Cooper is willing to leave his children for potentially decades in order to give them a future. Even further along the selflessness spectrum, there is Brand, who is willing to let his daughter go in order to save the human species. So not even people that are born yet, not even his closest family, people that he doesn't even know.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, me! Just as how most of us have the capacity for love, we also have the capacity for selfishness, and sometimes the overwhelming desire for self-preservation. This is demonstrated by Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
In the role of Dr. Man, who's billed as the best of us. But actually we think he is us, he is just a man. His clamour for survival through lying, cheating and even homicide is frankly what all of us would do if we found ourselves trapped on a strange place and the only hope of survival was to lie your way into getting rescued.
Save me.
Yep.
Selfishness, therefore, seems to be the flaw in humans that will lead to our downfall. It's causing the destruction of our Earth through reckless consumption of its natural resources. Dr. Man's attempt to sabotage Endurance's mission mirrors this selfishness, as his actions are motivated by his need to preserve his own life over the lives of others, now and in the future.
Very, very naughty. Are we going to say anything like too concrete, by the way?
To conclude. To conclude.
To conclude.
To conclude.
Hello, my name is To Conclude.
To conclude.
Nolan is stellar when it comes to producing big blockbusters that are popular, fun, but also full of meaty ideas. This trait is something you find across all his films. They're good looking, they're interesting, they're fun, but they're never superficial. Just like The Perfect Date, they're both hot
and smart. We definitely recommend Interstellar. It's spectacular looking and the performances are universally impressive. So for these reasons alone, you can overlook the minor plot flaws and be captivated for the whole duration.
Game face. We give Interstellar... No, you're too slow. We give Interstellar... 4 out of 5 stars.
Comment your thoughts below,
Like if you like.
and subscribe for more trumpet sounds.
Reviews. Subscribe for more reviews.
Bye.
Bye. Did you just have one of those moments where you were like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I can hear space.